Good morning, y'all. It's Andrea here at VW Family Farm. Got Emily out here with me. We are getting out here early this morning. It's early, it's Monday morning, the beginning of the week for us, and we are racing rain again. We have had a lot of rain lately. We went for a long time with no rain, and now we're having rain almost every day. So we're out here, big complex of storms heading this way. We got to get this garden picked. We're still picking some things out here. I want to show you what we got, take you along with us, and try to get this done. So we have still got lots of nice tomato plants growing back here. They need to be clipped up to the fence, but you know, like everything else, we've just gotten busy and hadn't done it. Still got lots of tomatoes coming on. We've got, these are tomatillos. Getting several of these. You can pick these when they're green, or you can pick them when they're this golden color, either one. Just kind of sticking these back to make maybe some salsa this fall. And Emily found an intruder. You gonna grab it? Just grab the twig it's on. Just break a little twig off. He's having breakfast, huh?
Yeah.
The ducks actually like these things, so you want to go do the honors of giving it to the ducks?
Yeah. I like the ducks.
Gotta find the ducks?
Yeah.
Alright, the ducks are missing out on this one. They're way out swimming and they've had breakfast, so.
Ooh, I heard it pop.
Ugh. Look at all those cucumbers. They have done amazing. They have loved this weather this year. We've actually got behind on picking them. We've really enjoyed these little cucamelons. They grow like crazy. And we have let several of the cucumbers get too big and they've gotten bitter here lately. We've still been picking some to eat. But these will make excellent pig food. So I just need to get out here one day and just pick a bunch of these and give them to the animals. Some years cucumbers do amazing, like this. And then some years we struggle to get any. So that's why we plant so many, is because we just never know how they're gonna do. Squash starting. I cannot wait for fall squash. You can see I need to get out here and do some hoeing and tilling. But they are looking great. So these are jelly melons from Baker Creek. They're supposed to turn kind of orangey when they're ready. We haven't had any do that yet, so they're taking a bit. But you tried one when it was still green. What'd you think?
Tastes like a cucumber with like a ton of seeds in it.
And it really wasn't very good, was it?
No.
Not ripe.
It wasn't sour, but it wasn't like
Just wasn't
sweet.
ripe yet.
Yeah.
We can pick that one and give it a try, but I think they're supposed to be a little more yellow.
Yeah.
What do you think? Leave it?
Let's try it. There's a bunch on here.
Okay, let's try it.
And
let me tell you,
green.
they will hurt you, won't they?
Yeah, they hurt.
They're prickly.
I'm trying to grab around the prickles right now.
And the star of the show right now, which I'm about to start picking, is okra. You can see my corn in the background. That's going to be some fall decoration. It's been long since done. But I need to get this okra picked. It has done so crazy good this year. It is thriving. It loves heat. And it doesn't actually mind dry weather either. And so that's been perfect because that's what we've had lately.
As you can see, our pepper plants are loaded. They're doing great and they really like late summer, so I'm gonna go and pick them now.
More fall squash. I'm so excited about these. These seeds are from Hoss Tools. And it is exploding in this greenhouse. Chinese spinach, lots of mere lettuce. Bok choy's coming on. Looks like we have a grasshopper in here. That's what they like to come in here and do. Just hop around and eat random leaves. Swiss chard. Lots of goodies coming up. The tomatoes coming back in full force. Lisa pepper, that's from Baker Creek. Really like that pepper. And anytime now, you can see this green is starting to lighten up on this lemon. Anytime I'm hoping we're gonna be picking lemons. This tree is more loaded than it's ever been in the several years we've had it. So if you have a lemon tree, just hold on. We thought this thing would never produce. All right, we found another helper. We got 3 rows of green beans to pick. We're gonna get these picked lickety-split because it's starting to rain. I'm gonna stick you guys inside because I don't want the camera to get wet. I was gonna take you over across over there by the bees to the sweet potatoes, but it's starting to rain. So I'll show you that on the next video. The sweet potatoes have gone crazy. It's time to dig them up. We'll probably be doing that in the next few weeks. These two are getting ahead of me. I'm gonna have to get busy. Well, I'm back in the house. We didn't get finished. It started popping lightning and it was time to quit. We got most of the green beans picked and the rest can wait for another day. One cool thing I wanted to mention before I sign off here is I think y'all saw the honeybees on the okra today. Well, earlier in the summer, every time we go out and pick okra, it'd be covered in bumblebees. And so I was thinking that bumblebees were pollinating the okra. And then today when I saw they were covered in honeybees, I guess that's what the honeybees were feeding on today, and they were just all over it. So I got to doing a little studying and research, and actually okra is a self-pollinating plant. It actually produces a flower that has both male and female parts, so it's actually fertilized by its own pollen. So what that means is okra is one of those plants that's actually not dependent on the wind or insects at all to pollinate itself. So they do help when they go in there to feed and they buzz around. It does help their pollination, but I just thought that was cool. I just got to thinking, which one of those is the main pollinator of okra? And the answer is neither. So there are actually a few things in your garden that are self-pollinating. Lettuce, peas, lima beans, and bush and pole beans are some examples of self-pollinating things that you might be growing. Now, one word of caution before we sign off here. That doesn't mean that you can't have cross-pollination, because like I showed you, the bees are actually feeding on there, and so they can bring in pollen from other, like if you have several different varieties of okra, you can't save your seeds and have a pure okra seed if you have several different varieties in your garden, because the insects could be cross-pollinating. Now, right before that flower opens on the okra pod, you could put a little bag over it, and you could definitely save that pod of seeds if you keep that bag on there. And then you'll need to harvest it once the pod gets really dry, but you don't want it to crack open. And if you do that, you can save your seed. As you know, cross-pollination does not affect your fruit in the growing season, but it will affect your seed for the following year. So you won't be guaranteed that you're getting a pure seed of what you grew this year. Another option is also just grow one species of that vegetable. Like this year, we only grew one type of okra, so we're safe to save that okra seed. So that's what's going on in our garden. Leave us a comment down below. What are you picking still? What's going on in your garden? How's it going? What problems are you facing? Anything like that you want to share. And I will see you guys later. I appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell. Join our Facebook group. And we will see you on the next one. God bless.